Like many of us, that are the same generation, I grew up with you. There was Katarina Witt, and then there was you,
Oh,
and
yes.
that was it.
Oh, we
And
all skated together. We all had, I'm sorry for interrupting, but when someone tells me about the 90s, the figure skating, oh, it brings joy to my face.
I watched you doing Swan Lake. There was something that came across that was greater than your artistry and your performance. There was a humanity coming through that was tinged with pain. Was that because of your life, or was that also because of the country you were coming from and living in?
It almost feels to me like you and I were meant to talk, because last night I was asking myself that question. And the answer to you is that my mother died way before she never lived to see me skate at the Olympics. What's happening in my country, it almost feels the same way like when I was at the Olympics performing. It comes from here. Even if it's not 100% perfect, I always tell my daughter she does have the same gift. Listen to the music. Skate with your soul. Share what you know. Give it to the people, because they don't understand jumps. They don't understand quads. No, but they can feel your soul. That's what I do, and always did, and always will do it. And that's how I feel with Ukrainian souls right now.
Have you come across people that you knew before from Russia, maybe not skaters, that agree with you that this is crazy, this is terrible, what's going on?
90%, yes, they are agreeing with me. And when I call them, I know a lot of Russian people because I used to live in New Jersey, New York, and we all used to know each other. So within this month, I would call back and I would say, Sveta, hello, how are you? And she'll be like, oh my God, it's so great to hear from you. And they would say to me, it's unthinkable what's going on. And people who are not agreeing with me, I would say, why do you live in United States of America? It's a free country. It's people who are free and they have democracy here and they talk. I mean, we all know that Putin is cutting off Russians from Facebook, from Instagram. He is trying to, put people to jail. He's trying to close their eyes. A lot what's happening right now in Russia is also unacceptable to me, because he's trying to silence young generation.
Do you understand, and I've heard this from so many people I know that are from Ukraine or are in Ukraine, like Vladimir Klitschko, who has an 8-year-old daughter in the United States, and he could go anywhere, but he's fighting in Kiev alongside his brother. Do you understand the mindset of not saving yourself, but staying and fighting for more than a country, a way of life?
I really do. I do, because we all who come from Ukraine feel the same way. We will burn ourselves to save the others.
You are going to Shreveport, Louisiana, to help your fellow Ukrainians and help families and all of that.
I feel sometimes before it happens what's in the front of me, like what the future holds. I just don't know why, but I have this gift. It's going to be not a project. It's going to be a way of living, of helping Ukrainians, because it's not going to stop within 2 months, like after the war finish. It's going to go on for many, probably decades. And I'm going to help refugees. We have a big issue with security right now, unfortunately, because I came out publicly against Putin. And we all feel like, my husband and I and my daughter, that people of Shreveport has wrapped their hands around us. And not only them, the whole world.
Portugal,
Everywhere. People saying, they know I'm not asking for donations. They know we're doing everything with, our own support, our own finances. But they're saying we will help. And I know they will. I know they will. Thank you.